at all times. CCTV is in full operation on this vessel for your personal safety and for mine. I'll be doing this tour in English. If English is not your first language, we do have free audio guides, and we have them available in French, Spanish, Dutch, German, Italian, Mandarin, Japanese, and Russian. So if you need any of those languages, please come and see my colleague Girish, who is available on the lower deck. If you speak any of those languages, you probably didn't understand anything that I just said. But free audio guides located on the lower deck. Thank you. Now on with our tour. Take a look to your right hand side. We've got the House of Parliament, now known as the new Palace of Westminster, as the old palace burnt down in 1834 when some naughty MPs tried to rig their election. Home to our two House of Parliament, you've got the green tent over there for the House of Commons, our elected MPs, and the red tent over there for the House of Lords, our invited MPs. They must be kept separate at all times. So much so that Westminster Bridge behind us is green for the House of Commons to walk across, and Lambeth Bridge straight ahead of us is red for the House of Lords to walk across. Parliament is now in session, so feel free to wave or any other hand gestures that you feel appropriate. Bearing in mind this is a family-orientated river cruise. Now, I did say that this is the new Palace of Westminster. All that remains of the old palace is that small little hut on the backside. It used to be known as the world's smallest prison. It's housed famous people such as William Wallace, aka Braveheart. Or remember the 5th of November, Guy Fawkes. If you are found guilty of treason, you'll be held captive in that small hut. You'll travel down the steps known as the Black Rod Steps, step foot into the waterman's boat, and travel all the way down to the Tower of London to be executed for your crimes. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be making the exact same journey today, but hopefully with a better outcome. That is, if there's no standing on the upper deck. Dun, dun, dun. Take a look straight ahead of you. We have got St. Thomas's Hospital. You can currently see 3 wards, but there was originally 7, one for every day of the week. So if you're sick on a Monday, you'll go to the Monday ward. If you're sick on a Tuesday, you'll go to the Tuesday ward, and so on and so forth. However, 3 of them got bombed in a blitz, 1 of them caught on fire. So we now remember the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday wards. These wards were actually founded by a woman called Florence Nightingale. And Florence Nightingale is actually famous for introducing various measures such as washing your hands before an operation and not turning up to work drunk. So thank you, Florence. There is a nursing school there as well, and if you graduate from this nursing school, you'll be named a Nightingale. So if those are your hopes, dreams and aspirations, definitely go for it. Tower, and this acts as the chimney of the House of Parliament. Then this last tower, put your hands up if you can see Big Ben. Ignore the scaffolding. And if you can see Big Ben, point to Big Ben. Amazing. It's safe to say that everyone pointing is absolutely wrong. That's actually not Big Ben. That's the Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben refers to the 13.5-ton bell inside the tower, named after its designer, Sir Benjamin Hall. Now, Sir Benjamin Hall was about 7 foot tall, about 3 foot wide. He was rude, he was moody, his colleagues didn't like him. So when this 13.5-ton bell turned up, they took one look at the bell, one look at Ben, and said, hey, that's Big Ben. And that's how Big Ben was born. But all I can say about thank God his name wasn't Richard. It would have been a different story. You get the joke if you get the joke. But take a look to your right hand side here. We have got the world's famous London Eye. Opened in the year 2000, it was designed by husband and wife Julia Barfield and David Marks. They originally designed the London Eye for the Sunday Times newspaper competition. However, that got cancelled. But they loved the idea so much that they went to British Airways, who gave them a whopping £75 million to build the London Eye. It took 16 months to assemble, and it had to be assembled over the river and lifted into place. It has 32 fully enclosed capsules for the 32 boroughs of London. However, the capsules are numbered to number 33, And this is to deliberately miss out number 13 for superstitious reasons. So if you're going on the London Eye today, literally have a look out for that. The capsules go number 12, 33, 14. It's 135 meters high. It's the world's largest cantilever observation wheel. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do not use the F word. It's not a Ferris wheel, it's an observation wheel. And this because the pods are on the outside and it's cantilever as it's supported by that one A-frame. I'll tell you more about the London Eye on our return journey. Please take a look straight ahead of you. We have got the Golden Jubilee bridges. Opened in the year 2002 for the Queen's Golden Jubilee. Well, her Golden Jubilee was actually 2001. But they delayed the opening of this bridge as they found an unexploded World War II bomb underneath it. It's still there. But it has been